kicking it in La Mission in San Francisco. It's our version of El Barrio. Latinos from all over Latin America live and work here, and it's also home of our Gigantes and the Niners. Today we get a chance to check out Chef Freddy and get to catch up with one of my favorite Bay Area artists, Carlos Soto. I had my boy Sam check out Chef Freddy, who watching him cook and running a successful business just made me smile. Why? Because he's a true example of if you love what you do, it's not work.
Casanova, the 18th century lover, would eat 50 oysters every morning for breakfast. That's crazy. Well, you know what? We're here at Mission Street Oyster Bar with the great chef, Freddy Gomez, where, Chef, this is amazing. Good to see you.
Thank you for coming.
So, quick question. What are you going to be making for us today?
I'm going to be making a nice Cioppino today. It's an Italian fish stew.
All right.
And it's been originated here in San Francisco.
Nice. So, Latinos and Cioppino, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay.
When it's crab season, we use the crab in the shell. If it's if it's not on season, then we use the fresh Diogenes crab meat. Or we can do whatever customers like. Special sauce. I'm not gonna tell you what's in it, but it's homemade. We make it over here, and we use this sauce a lot.
I hear we have a lot of secrets in La Mission. That's all right, though. It's okay.
That's right. This is becoming the new hot spot right now in San Francisco, the Mission. It used to be Valencia. I mean, it still is, but right now is the Mission. Everybody's is not afraid to come out here anymore. They used to be, but not anymore. It's very safe now. You can walk around at any time. I see people walking around, you know, at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's very safe. So that's good for the neighborhood, and that's good for us. That's good for the business. We have very good selection of oysters over here. Most of the restaurants that you go to, you end up with 2, 3 different types. Over here, we have at least 10 different type of oysters every day.
Got it. So I'm gonna jump in here.
That's the corvina.
1 second. Let me taste this.
And then our garlic bread. The garlic bread, you have to dip it in with the sauce.
All right. Well, you know what?
Way to go.
This is hashtag ELC approved.
You can have a beer, you can drink a glass of wine or champagne. You can do whatever you like.
Oh, man. Awesome stuff right here. Muy bien.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you so much. So remember, if you like oysters and seafood, come and check us out.
Yep,
this is the place to go.
He's selling it right there. Right. Definitely. You got to come to Mission Street Oyster. La Mission is where it's at.
While in the Mission, I stopped by Valenzuela, who will be featured in an upcoming episode. Being a salsera at heart, it was a pleasure to sit with one of my favorite Bay Area artists, Carlos Soto, who recently launched his solo project. Let's check him out. Now, Carlos, you know that hands down you're my favorite artist here in the Bay Area. You know that. I've told you that before.
Thank you.
And, you know, we all got together as co-producers, like, who are we going to have as guests? Hands down, I had to have you on there. So thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
So let me ask you this, okay? How influential do you think the social media is in this era today, being that we have, you know, Facebook, YouTube, and all that? For an artist, what's your take on that?
I think it's great. It's basically the new era. You just got to roll with the times and kind of roll with the punches. And if that's how it is with social media, you know, it is what it is. But it's also a great thing. Like now you can promote so much through that and YouTube as well.
Right.
You mentioned YouTube and how you could just market yourself through YouTube and put a face to your songs and music and just put videos out there and have people watch it and kind of admire your songs a bit more because you're putting maybe a performance through a video. And I think it's a great thing, you know.
And everybody sees it at the same time. So it's not like an artist can say, oh, well, this is how many people like my song. You can see it yourself.
Right.
So that's great.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this too, because I know, I mean, you've been doing this for a while. You enjoy what you do. We enjoy what you do. I mean, I love that. But there has to be a moment where you can think back and say, you know what? There was this aha moment, we call it, right? And you're like, you know what? This happened and I knew, hands down, this is what I was born to do. What was that moment for you?
There was a moment, an aha moment for me was after practicing this music so much, which is salsa and Latin music, and then finally, you know, I've been to concerts as a kid, but then after studying as a musician and a singer, and I went to a concert in San Francisco where I saw El Gran Combo and Mark Anthony, that was the aha moment for me. I got to see him perform these songs that I have already built a relationship with as far as me singing and trying to be someone as an artist. So when I saw that concert, it changed my life. I literally had it in my head for like 2 weeks after, and I knew like I wanted to be on a stage all the time.
That was your moment.
That was my moment.
That's cool. As an artist myself, you know, I'm acting, you as a singer, we all face difficulties. We all face challenges. What would you say has been one of the difficulties that you've faced in your career?
I would just say, you know, growing up in the 80s, 90s era as a kid, and then you become a singer, an aspiring singer, you think that maybe it's going to happen like what you see on TV. You think someone's going to come to your gig and they're going to pick you up. They're going to be like, I want to sign that kid.
Exactly.
You know, you're hoping, you're always praying and thinking that it's going to happen every gig, but it didn't happen that way, and it doesn't happen that way anymore. It's a different era. Times change that fast, and now I guess it's not really a setback, but it's just that you have to do it yourself. It's like if you don't put your own time, invest your own money, build your own team, then you know it might not happen. You're just going to stick doing the same thing.
That's really important that you say that, because I was about to ask you what's the solution,
Yeah.
you know, to that. So that's very key, to not wait on anybody. So let's take it a step further. ¿Algún consejo que tú le podrías dar, you know, to people out there that are aspiring, you know, artists? It doesn't have to be just in singing. You know, there's a lot of people here in the Bay Area that we're coming across that are very passionate about something, and sometimes either they don't know how to get started or what to do. Pero ¿qué consejo les darías tú to pursue that?
I would just say it's your heart and your passion. I mean, I used to hear that a lot also when I was growing up. Like, you would hear an artist that has already made it, they would say, you know, if you love it, if you have the passion, you're gonna make it. But the pursuit is what's great if you love it so much. You know what I mean? The journey. And making music is what it's about. So I guess the gratification is improving in your music and making great music that you feel is great in your heart. So I mean that is already the success factor. The bonus is being able to have the world hear you.
Amazing. So we got it. Get yourself out there, pursue your dreams, get your team, social media.
Yep.
Thank you. That's why I wanted to sit with you, see? I liked you.
Thank you.
I like you more now.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carlos. Speaking with Freddie today, we see what's made him successful, but in the end, you have a Latino owner opening up a seafood Cioppino bar. That did not exist 20 years ago. We see Carlos, who's a singer, following his passion, works 2 or 3 jobs at times to make his dream come true. Sometimes we can get caught up in following the glamour and not have a solid roadmap. But you look at the work ethic of Carlos and Freddie, and that is the Latino of today. Over the years, La Mission has went through lots of changes. .com boom, gentrification, hipsters moving in. That's progression. But what doesn't trend is that our cultura siempre vive.